does this year feel compared to last year?
I think we've just grown since last year. We made big strides each year, but I think we're a closer team this year. I think hardworking team, and we're having a lot of fun.
Students, how do you feel what have you learned from the Pac-12 tournament this season? How do you think that's going to help you guys tomorrow?
I think we've learned a lot. I mean, having the #1 conference in the country, we definitely learned a lot, whether that be, playing hard for 40 minutes and playing different styles of different teams. That's what you're going to see in the NCAA tournament, and every game is going to be a hard-fought game, and that definitely prepared us coming into the NCAA tournament. So hopefully we can keep that going. Yeah.
Is that good? Oh, you want me to answer? I think specifically from the Pac-12 tournament, we played really hard against Oregon State, and it comes down to just a couple possessions. And so just taking every possession very seriously and being super urgent in practice and games, because it's going to come down to one possession.
Do you look at this as every year is an opportunity, but you did better last year, and now maybe you're on the cusp of taking this program to the next step, getting that Final Four?
I mean, I think obviously we want to do better than we did last year, but right now we're just focusing one day at a time. If we play well and we play to our potential, obviously we can go very far. So yeah, I mean, I think we can go very far than we did last year, but we just have to play to our potential and focus one game at a time.
Yes, I get that.
With verbiage or?
Being at home, starting off the Pac-12 tournament, do you think that would be asset to you guys?
Talking about the NCAA tournament?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're really excited about that. We've had 2 years where we played really well at home, and so it's fun to be here. It's fun to be in front of your family and your home crowd, and it's just fun to be at home.
On a selection Sunday, were you worried at all about hosting privileges, or was that on your mind at all?
I don't think we were too worried about that, no. I think we thought we had a really good chance of hosting.
What do you know about your opponent? Have you seen him much, or seen a lot of film, or what do you know?
Yesterday was the first day we watched film on them. I haven't seen them play on TV or anything. I haven't seen any of their games, but just watching their film, we know they're very aggressive and they like to pressure. That's what they do in their conference, and we know defensive rebounding is going to be key for us because they're the #1 team in their conference of getting O boards. So we know that's going to be the two things that we have to focus on: taking care of the ball and defensive rebounding.
Yeah, they're also really.
Go ahead.
They're also really good 3-point shooters, so we need to take away the three and take away middle drives and just play our principal defense that we have.
What was a pivotal moment for you during the season?
I don't know if it was a pivotal moment, but I think it was a really fun moment when we beat Stanford at Stanford. It's probably one of my favorite memories from this year. I also think when we lost at Oregon State, Jordan got hurt in the second quarter. We were forced to play without her for a whole second half, and I think we learned that we can do a lot of things even without Jordan. And now that she's back, I think we're a lot more confident group since then.
I agree.
Is there anything you guys don't agree on ever?
No, we pretty much agree on everything.
Sometimes I don't take shots and she gets mad at me, but yeah, other than that.
Any other questions for student athletes? Okay, Jazzy, you're good to go.
Thank you.
Questions for Coach Close?
similar to what I asked, do you think this team is kind of in position to make a nice deep run here?
Absolutely. I think that we are positioned to make a deep run, but in order to be able to do that, you can't think about making a deep run. I mean, I think that's the reality of the situation. If you are, I always say that performance equals potential minus interferences. And if you're thinking about, man, we just got to make a deep run, or we got to improve on last year, all that is taking away focus from what you have to do from the only 40 minutes you're guaranteed. And we're only guaranteed 40 more minutes to our season. So I love our team. I believe in our team, and I've enjoyed watching them grow. I believe that they, we have a lot of great pieces individually, but who we are collectively, it's really been fun to watch form. But the reality is, I can't even think about that, and I really actually won't even let them talk about it, and because it really becomes an interference if we're not focused on the task at hand, the possession at hand, the rep at hand.
What are some key strengths that the team has that will make them competitive?
Well, I think they both referenced them when they were up here about their chemistry. I think, when you're committed to each other, when there's a sisterhood, and when I say a sisterhood, it's not like kumbaya, like we're around the campfire. I think I was sharing that with you yesterday. It's a commitment to each other. It's like we've worked for this, and we know each other, we care about each other, and therefore it's really hard to go to war for someone you don't really know and care about, right? And we're about to go into war together, and I believe probably their biggest strength is that they've worked really hard at the commitments of the relationships. And as a result, when they're going into battle, I think they know how to have each other's back. They have an emotional connection that makes them want to not let each other down. And so I think that's probably their biggest strength, and I think it's why we consistently play hard and are committed to those things. And I think that's really our versatility. We're getting really different contributions from different people on a fairly consistent basis. I think Oregon State was an exception to that. We really didn't have sort of a spark from someone outside of Jordan, Canada, or Monique Billings, which has been a real key factor for us down the stretch. But I think our versatility overall, obviously it starts with Jordan, Canada, and Monique Billings. They really are so versatile and consistent. But I think where we've really emerged to become a better team is to see Kennedy Burke become a consistent force, Nicole Cornett, Kelly Hayes, Paulina Hersler, and of course Carrie Corver. Those other people, you look at all of our stat sheets over the last 10 games, and there's going to be a significant spark from one of those other people. And I think our versatility and our ability to get those contributions, I think, gives us a lot of confidence going into the NCAA tournament.